All right, what's going on, everybody? It is Edwin back for Strictly Comics, and this is a different YouTube channel, but I'm here with the great legend, and we are both live, and we are just going to go over some of the details for the Hero Initiative charity auction. Actually, our first charity auction. I named it the 2018 Comic Book Community Charity Auction because that's really who is going to be participating in this auction. People across the board from everywhere, not just YouTubers. I got some Instagrammers and some Facebookers and some LCSs, some local comic shops are going to be participating, and some people who just don't even have any kind of social media presence, but just love comic books. They are part of the comic book community. They are also going to be donating for such a cause. So let me go ahead and introduce Legend. Legend, you want to go ahead and tell us what you're up to and who you are for those who may not know?
Yeah, this is the great Legend. I'm coming at you live with my main man, Edwin, Strictly Comics here. And tonight we're talking about the Comic Initiative, the Heroes Initiative. Sorry, my bad. Heroes Initiative to celebrate and, help out the comic book creators from yesteryear as they go through some hard and difficult times. And it's going to be a great way to make some money for these creators. And I have a auction that I host the first and third Saturdays of the month. So definitely check that out. And doing that has got us prepared, me and Edwin prepared for bringing the Heroes Initiative to all of y'all out there. It's good to be here, Edwin. Good to be here.
Absolutely. Some people have asked me why I was doing this, and I told them that I wanted to do it last year, but it was too short notice. So I put it off a year. I kind of built up what I wanted to do, who I thought I could get to participate, and here we are this year. Really, it's just it was just me going through my collection, trying to sort things out as we all do and need to do. And I realized I just had so much stuff, and I knew that there was charities I wanted to be involved with, so I kind of put two and two together and realized that the Hero Initiative would actually be a good one because I had seen them a couple times through Walt Simonson and through George Perez promoting them, trying to raise money and whatnot. I decided that, you know what, why don't we as a comic book community come together and try to donate to such a good cause. And so that was really the reason why I decided to do this. But we're going to just go over real quick. This video is primarily just for people who are participating through donations. But if anybody's watching this and they want to be a part as far as donating or participating in the auction that we have coming up, feel free to do so because we're going to go over all those details here real quick tonight. So Legend, I'm going to go ahead and share my screen so that we can kind of go over all the details since it's going to be, since you're hosting it. I have to include you into what we should and shouldn't do. So we'll do that real quick. And let me see if I can view myself because I am on a different channel. So, okay, there I am. Gotcha. All right. So I don't expect anybody to be watching this because I think I have 7 subscribers on this channel. Anyways, all right. So it is going to be for the Hero Initiative. If anybody doesn't know who the Hero Initiative is, they are a organization who helps out of work, not just out of work creators, but creators, former artists and writers who actually just like have a need. Like maybe somebody can't make their rent. Maybe somebody ran into some unexpected medical expenses. The Hero Initiative helps out those who have those type of needs. There's a lot of former writers and artists who have been in the industry for a while, but they don't have a job anymore. They can no longer, they're no longer working in the industry, so they're just trying to do what they can to make ends meet. So that's pretty much the one of the reasons for the Hero Initiative. The auction, Legend and I were talking about this. We'll go ahead and run it Saturday and Sunday, December 15th and the 16th of this year. I think that 7 p.m. is a good time, Central, 8 p.m. Eastern for Saturday. Sunday, Legend, I think we talked about this a little while ago. We'll have to probably coordinate an earlier time.
Yeah.
I think it'd probably be best for a Sunday auction. This video also, this chat will be live, as you can see, number one on my other YouTube channel, which is this one right here, God Connects You Too. For those who are participating but aren't able to join us, as well as for anyone who wants to go back and watch the video for any reason. So there's going to be a lot of people involved with this, but not everybody's going to be on this live panel. It's just a legend and I, because it only allows up to 10. Number two, 100% of all the proceeds will be donated to the Hero Initiative. Okay. We are doing this just because we love our comic book creators as well as this community. We just want to do what we can, especially around the Christmas season, man. A lot of people are kind of in that giving mood, and we just want to be a part of it.
Those folks have given so much, of their time, so it's time to give back to them.
I would actually encourage everybody to go to the Hero Initiative, click on their links, watch some of those videos, man. Watch some of the testimonies that they have, and some of the, I guess you could call it praise reports, some of the good outcomes of the Hero Initiative helping out people. There's some really good stuff. As a matter of fact, let me just mention this, since I should have done it before. George Perez is a part of the board on Hero Initiative. So is Steve Barak, who is the president of CBCS Comics. And if I'm not mistaken, I thought I also saw Joe Quesada and John Romita Sr., as well as Danny O'Neill. I think Danny O'Neill used to be editor for DC, publisher, I can't remember. So these guys are pretty involved with the Hero Initiative, plus Walt Simonson, who I've seen quite a few times at cons trying to raise money for the cause. So who we have currently involved already, we have myself, we have JLS Comics, Exile State, ETA Nick, Comically Flawed, Amazing Murph, Gomez, Big E's, Home of the New York Warriors. These guys in black I've got confirmation from. People that are in red I've not gotten confirmation from, but I am reaching out to. Also got Manny NYC, Marky, the Great Legend, Brandon Monkus, Daniel, Taco Dan, Fun Stuff Comics. And if anybody's watching this on their phone or computer, you can just pause this at any time so you can see all these names. I'm going to just kind of go through them real quick. Comic Book Fanatics, I talked to Marty. He's involved. Boston Chris. Comic Frontline, I'm reaching out to some of those guys this week. I'm pretty sure that they would be involved and not have a problem. Joker. Catherine Figures, probably one of the few females that we have helping us out. She said she would help out, so I'm really grateful for that. Seeking the Internet Comics, King of the Golden State, Lords of the Long Box, so on and so forth. So there's quite a few people. Also, I actually reached out to my LCS, the Pop Culture Company. I want to thank them. They're donating a book to auction off for the cause. C. Woodard, Gerardo, he's an Instagrammer. Church, he's an Instagrammer. And then man, I haven't got a hold of him, but I hope to. And Aaron Lepresti, who is an artist for DC right now, I got him to do a sketch yesterday, and he donated the sketch on a blank white variant for this cause. So that was pretty awesome.
Sure was. It was a good looking sketch too.
Yeah, it was. And I think that's it. So those are all the people. You guys can just go back and look at all those. I might end it with that list, but if I won't turn down anybody either who wants to donate. Number 4 says that I ask that everyone please donate your best gift. We're looking for items of at least $100 to $150 in value for the cause. One of the reasons behind this is because sometimes when we do an auction, everybody wants to get a deal, and I don't blame them. I want a deal. And because I might have something that might retail at 80, or it might retail at 100. It might not sell for 100. It might sell for only 80. So that's why we're asking for like at minimum $100 to $150. And Legend, I don't know about you, man, but I got a lot of $100 books that I only spent like $20 on or $40 on back in the day that I just had in my collection.
I got a bunch of those too, man. So I got some slabs, got all kind of good stuff.
Yeah. So it's not that I'm asking people to give $100, but something of value. And I think that we all, as collectors, have a lot of stuff that we don't really have a whole lot into, but might be worth $100, $150 that we could donate for such a cause. So, but the goal is to raise a minimum of around $4,000 to $5,000 or as much as possible. If you're moved to donate more, then please do so. Now, when it comes to number 5, what I need from people is I actually need pictures of your logo from your Instagrammer, Facebook, YouTube, whatever, and a picture of the item that you are selling. And get that to me. I'll give you my email at the end of this. And then that way I can use your logo to promote you and then use the picture of your item to auction off for you. And then also number 6, knowing what comic slab you would like to donate ASAP is very important. And then observing number 7, number 8. I'll be compiling a list of items to be auctioned off for the Hero Initiative. All YouTubers, their Instagrammers, followers, and those who are bidding on items will help to create anticipation, excitement, and expectation. So what this means, Legends, is that I'll be compiling a list of everything that everybody is going to be donating. And that list will go out to everybody who's donating, everybody who's a part of this, such as the Hero Initiative, CBCS, if I can get them on board. And I'll start creating lists for promotion on Instagram and YouTube so that people can know what to expect when the auction hits.
That'll be awesome.
Number 8, after a list of items that will be auctioned off is created, I'll make an invite list, which will include all of the items, most as possible, which I just mentioned, that can be used to message or emailed to as many of your YouTube subscribers as followers. And what I usually do with this, Legend, is I don't know if you noticed, but my last 2 auctions, I had as many as 60 viewers just by myself, and this never happened before. But what I did was I went back to my subscribers as far back as 2 years, and with this list, I just copied and pasted and messaged all of them, letting them know that an auction was coming and what was going to be in the auction. And that's how I was able to build quite a strong viewership during my last 2 or 3 auctions.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, I you know, because a lot of times we just want to, I'm just going to do a live chat or do a live chat. And you might get 10, 20, you know, depending on who you are, maybe up to 100 or 80. But if you put a little bit of work and effort and let people know what's going on, you'll actually get quite a few more viewers. This is strongly encouraged as it will help notify and inform your subscribers as to what's going on with the auction, including those who may not watch all of your videos. Number 9, I emailed my subscribers as far back 2 years, which is what I just said. Number 10, I'll continue to update everyone with a list of who's donating items as they come in, as well as who else wants to be a part of this. So as we get donations and as we get people who want to participate, a mass email will be sent out to everybody, so everybody's 100% in the loop with even the most smallest and minute details as to what's going on. I also encourage you to ask your LCS and see if they'd like to participate and donate an item for the cause. Please remember, everybody, I do not need your item. I just need a picture of it. You're not sending me your books. You're not sending me your slabs. You're just committing to this, and you're sending me pictures of it, and then we will take those pictures and auction your item off. And we'll be sure to mention your LCS as well. What else? Now, Legend, this is where I'm going to need your help. I had the idea of just starting everything off at 99 cents, but it is other people and their items. I don't know what you think about this. If you think it's something that everybody would be on board with, or should we just let them decide individually as each item comes up?
God, I really like that 99-cent thing. That's pretty awesome.
I do too. I mean, who doesn't like a starting 99-cent bid?
When I sell stuff on eBay, a lot of times I'll just start that thing at a penny and just let it ride. And most of the time, it does pretty good, you know.
I think so too. Yeah. So we'll just say for now. I mean, we'll just say for now, 99 cents starting bid for everything, and obviously it's the owner's item until he sells it. If he wants to start off higher, that's up to he or she. So, another thing is free shipping is encouraged so that they can be emphasized all throughout the auction, but only if everyone is in agreement. The thing about this, Legend, I'm gonna need your help with is I like the idea of free shipping, but at the same time, not only is the person donating the item, but they are also paying for the shipping. So again, that's just something I will leave up to
the seller.
Yeah. All auction winnings will be sent to PayPal email strictlycomics@gmail. All right. There's a couple of reasons behind this. Number one, it keeps everything simple and into one location, clean and hassle-free with no issues. Number two, because we are dealing with so many YouTubers, Instagrammers, and Facebookers, if a bidder pays for an item and the seller decides to take the money and run without mailing the item to the winner, I could easily reimburse the money back without any issues.
Yeah, that's good right there.
Yeah. So, and I talked to ETA Nick about this, and he was in agreement with me at just keeping it simple because, you're dealing with 30 people and 30 different PayPal emails. It just makes things a lot simpler.
Mm-hmm.
Number 14, the tax ID for the Hero Initiative I will be getting this week, so that I will give it to everybody who is donating an item, so that your gift will be tax deductible. What we will do with this whatever your item sells for, that will be your the cost of your tax deductible gift that you can use when everybody does their taxes in April. Number 15, we'll continue to update and announce the auction total every half to full round of the auction. So as the auction is going on at the end of every round or every half round, we'll get a total for everybody. So everybody is clear as to how much is being raised already and how much further we would like to go. So just basically just keeping everybody in the loop with how much is being raised as much as possible. Number 16, everyone should try to post 1 to 2 pictures of each item on their Instagram every 1 to 2 days over the course of 30 days to build up anticipation as we get closer to the event. I'll probably send 1 to 2 pictures every day to everyone as a reminder to post that picture on your Instagram, Facebook, etc. What this is for, Legend and everybody else, is as we continue to post pictures, letting people know what's going to be auctioned off, it will just build a reminder and anticipation for people. So this is very much encouraged, so that we're not just hitting people at the last minute like, hey, I'm doing an auction. We're building this event up as we get closer to the day, and also as you get closer to Christmas, because it is going to be around that time. And then number 17, I will actually be creating a promo picture and flyer for the event. We'll keep the promo pictures exactly the same across the board, because what this will do is it'll be easily recognizable and create familiarity with the ad and the auction.
Mm-hmm.
You got any questions or anything, any input before I move on?
No, everything's looking good so far.
Okay, we're almost done without much more to go. A link to the Hero Initiative should be provided in the video description for everyone to view. And this is going to be up to you, Legend, because it's going to be on your channel, as well as my PayPal email indicating on where to send funds to pay for auction winnings. Number 19, we should encourage payment as friends and family, because the 3% PayPal fees will be taken away from the Hero Initiative from receiving as much as possible. If you're not comfortable with it, it's not a big deal. It's just we just try to push it because of the fees.
Them fees are horrible.
Yeah. Number 20, for the sake of time, Legend should introduce everybody on the panel. At the proper time, everybody will be encouraged to plug in anything that they've got going on, because I'm anticipating a lot of viewers for this event, and that is true. Let me see here. 21, rules for the auction need to be established, altered, and or revised. Winning bidder needs to provide item 1, name and address. And Legend, I don't know if you have any rules for yourself, but we do need to establish some rules for this type of event, because it's going to be a little bit different than what you're typically used to. Some of those rules, I think, might be explained as we continue. Number 22 says, buyers should not bid on anything else until after they've paid for each item first. This is to avoid non-payers, scammers, and people wasting their time. I don't want somebody to just keep bidding and winning on like 2 and 3 and 4 items. I think that they should, if they win something, they should pay for it immediately.
Yeah, like right after their that little round or whatever they've done, pay right when they've won.
Yeah, because I think you had a problem one time with a guy. He kept winning stuff. He won like 3 or 4 in the first 5, and he wasn't paying, or he was making.
Yeah, that was messed up.
Yeah,
we got rid of him. But yeah, I'd never had one of those before. Those are just those scammer bidders, that don't do anything. They just bid to bid and don't do much.
And it was
them heathens.
Yeah, and it was him that reminded me of this. So that's why I kind of put this in there. All right, number 23. Once I confirm that the winner is paid, email the total amount, which will probably consist of a screenshot, their name, address, and email address to the seller. Now, I have a spreadsheet right now. I'm collecting everybody's email and phone number, so I'm well on top of this. I have everything that's going on with everybody that's involved. So number 24 says sellers should email the winner as well as myself with the tracking information. That way everybody's on board with keeping in touch with the tracking info so that we make sure that whoever wins the item gets their item.
The items get delivered via the old USPS tracking info.
Yes, sir.
Delivery confirmation.
And then number 25, after all items have been shipped out and we get confirmation that they've been delivered, received, what I'll do is I'll either issue a check or a PayPal transaction in the full amount to the Hero Initiative. Excuse me. And then number 26, Legend, myself, and everyone involved should be ready to rock and roll probably 30 to 45 minutes prior to the event before we go live. This includes a link to be received to those who are on the panel and those who would join the panel over the course of the auction.
Yeah.
I'll discuss that with the group. And that's pretty much it, Legend. I just wanted to lay that out for everybody so they can go back and
that's awesome, man.
You got anything you want to add or say?
Just we appreciate everyone that all of the sellers and the folks that are going to be donating their items for the Hero Initiative. That means a lot to those folks, the comic creators that are in need, and it means a lot to us too. Like Edwin said, he's been wanting to do this for about a year now, and the community, I think, is just getting bigger and better, and I think a lot more people will be really interested in helping out with the Hero Initiative.
Yeah, I hope that this maybe kind of starts something with a lot of people because, we don't need everything that we have, especially all these. Some of us have doubles and triples of books, and we can tend to hoard. So
that's right, man. When you got too much, it's time to give it up.
Yeah. So that's all I got. Let me see. Let me stop sharing.
All right, back to the Secret Wars number 8, Mike Zeck.
You got any closing thoughts and shout outs, and then we'll wrap this up?
Just make sure y'all are good to each other. Have a great week, and everyone have a good time. Big shout out to Friday night, the Comic Core. If y'all ain't watching the Comic Core, make sure you check that show out, 9 Central, 10 Eastern. And we had C. Woodard 19 and Cat Wren. They're Comic Core folks, so it's going to be cool to hang with them some and get some good items from them and all that fun stuff. And Edwin, just thank you for all this hard work you've been doing on this, because like I said, I know you've been working on this for about a year, so it's really appreciative. No problem. And I'll just say thank you to everybody who watches this after the video gets uploaded. It's going to be great. It's going to be fun. And I think everybody's going to really get a lot of enjoyment out of this, helping other people. So that's it, everybody. Have a great night. Keep God first in your life. Enjoy your comic books. And I will talk to you later. Goodbye, everyone. Bye.